Good morning, you guys. It has been a minute, I feel like, since I've vlogged. I think the last actual vlog I did was my Georgetown video, but you guys have seen videos since then, but they've been very like catered, you know, like my Philly, New Jersey one, like that was just like more like a montage really than anything. And then the one after that was my AP scores vlog, which was just me crying the whole time. And then, by the way, thank you guys so much for all your support that you gave me on that video and the love. I really appreciate it. And it brings me comfort knowing that like I'm not as much as a failure as I think I am or anything like that. So yeah, and then the video you saw today that's gonna go up in 2 hours, July 23rd, is my World Cup predictions. So that's where we're at. This is my first official vlog back since my Georgetown video, which was about like, I came back from Georgetown about like 2 weeks ago now, but my room is a mess. First off, my laptop case has been falling off since ever and keeps falling off. Then what is happening over here? I do not know. But yeah, so first off, I wanted to give my little World Cup update because it is Sunday, July 23rd, and it's 8:39 in the morning, and I have been up since at 12, and I just finished watching all through the games. Today was Sweden versus South Africa, Netherlands versus Portugal, and France versus Jamaica. In my World Cup predictions vlog, I was talking about these games because I filmed it yesterday and it's going up today because I want to make sure like it goes up before the US versus Netherlands game and everything like that. But in that video, obviously I had not seen these matches yet, but it came out how I thought it was going to for the most part. However, they didn't play to the caliber that I thought they were going to. So let's start with Sweden. South Africa, I was shocked that South Africa got that first goal, but it was a really good goal and I'm very proud of them for that, and I am very happy. Sweden, I feel bad for South Africa though with that own goal because they really could just had gotten that 1 point because that Sweden goal was amazing. I still remember that Sweden is so good on set pieces, and I think that's what the US has to watch out for if they ever face Sweden later on in the tournament. But I thought Sweden played okay. They didn't play as strong as I think they could have. And yeah, but you know, they got the goal when they needed to pull off the win, so there's that. The Netherlands versus Portugal, I thought was very good as well. I thought that the Netherlands, that goal was a well-deserved goal. It was very good. But after that, I was expecting to see more goals, and I didn't. So I would say a little dry. And honestly, when I think the Netherlands didn't play as strong as they could have either, but I think when they come and play against the US, they'll bring a better quote-unquote attitude towards it because they want to beat who they lost to in the finals in 2019. Also, I'm wearing a swimsuit, so like that's why, because my friends are coming over, which I was about to say, so it's a little fit for now. Yeah. So I think the Netherlands will bring a better attitude when we come to face the US on Wednesday. However, I hope the US will pull off the win and will bring just as equal as an attitude. But I am glad in my United States Women's National Team supporter. I'm glad that the Netherlands not scoring more goals because that means that if we happen to lose to the Netherlands, at least we can pull off a win against Portugal for the most part, hopefully, and the goal differential will be sustainable. France versus Jamaica, I was pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting Jamaica to be able to defend France the way that they did. I thought that France was going to be stronger, but they weren't, and I do think that they were playing pretty strong because they didn't want to settle for that 1 point. And if that is their strongest, then I think it's no competition for the US. But yeah, so I was very happy with how Jamaica performed, and they should be very proud of themselves. It's a shame that Bunny got sent off with a red card though, because they're gonna miss her for Panama. But yeah, so, and I feel bad for France though because I want France to win. I love France. But yeah, so overall it was definitely an interesting morning. But yeah, so that's my little World Cup recap because I felt like I just needed to include this in every single vlog. But yeah, so anyway, It is 8:43 now. My friends are coming over. Lucy and Sloane, that I did gymnastics with for a couple years, they're coming over at 11, and we're just gonna swim. I'm gonna make pasta, salad, pizza, cookies, bread, everything like that. Just make it cute and outside and, you know, vibing. It's not gonna rain today until like 2, which is gonna be great. I did start reading my little AP Euro book, Versailles Dome. That's right. And it's not bad. It's really just about like the construction though, but we're getting there. I'm not trying to read 20 pages of this a day because that on top of this is a little too much for my little brain to handle as we're trying to get back into the swing of reading. So I'm still continuing reading my Jane Eyre. I have 2 more pages before I hit my 20 pages for the day today because I read sometimes during soccer games and everything like that. I have a lot of stuff I need to do. I think I'm gonna start cooking around 10 a.m. so I have an hour and 15 minutes to do everything that I need to do before my friends get here, or before I start cooking rather. So let's just like put this back on because I don't know what the heck happened there. I also work 4 days this week, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it will be fine. I'm excited for this upcoming week, of course, to watch more football, but just to get to this last couple weeks of summer. Not because I want summer to come, or summer to finish and school to come. I mean, a little bit, but I'm also just excited for everything I have lined up. I'm sleeping over with my friends twice, and well, Lauren's coming and sleeping over. We're going to the beach next day. We're making our little senior boxes together. And then I'm going over to Taylor's house and we're doing a little vodka pasta night, and it's gonna be great. We're just gonna watch movies and chat and eat, and then I'm going to one of my best friends' sweet 16 birthday party, so I'm so excited for that later. Then obviously get to pay my parking spot. We have orientation, which I personally don't have orientation, but I love helping out with the middle school orientation, and it's just so much fun and it's great. So there's that, and then I have to do stuff for my photo department, and we're just getting ready back into the swing of summer. I had to do my makeup today even though I'm going in the pool because I just need to feel more put together because the last couple days I've looked like a rat. So anyway, let's get started. I'm pretty sure by now my sheets that were in the wash are done because I went and showered and changed everything like that. So we're gonna take off these so that way we can put the duvet in the wash and then make the bed again, because I want to do that before my friends come. And I need to do some like this laundry because I need to wear my USA jersey again on Wednesday. I also just started taking over a new, I'm sorry, this is like a whole like rant right here because I haven't talked to you guys in forever, but I also just started taking over a new class at work, and it's a beginner intermediate class, and the girls are like more intermediate than they are beginner. And so I've been so excited coming up with like these like different lesson plans and like skills and everything that they want to learn. I want to teach them to get them ready for advanced and, you know, to go team and everything like that. And it's so fun because also at camp right now my girls are really obsessed with learning like aerials, and it's so fun seeing them get so close and work for it and them being so happy when they finally do it. It makes me feel like I'm doing my job and they're happy and they're having fun and they're loving gymnastics, which is ultimately what I set out to do as a coach when I started almost a year ago, because I started in August 17th was my first day. And so I don't know, I feel like I'm accomplishing what I want to do to inspire and motivate these young gymnasts to keep going and not let anything hold you back, and you know, just love it, because if you don't love it, it is painful. So I want to make sure that my girls love it. So I'm glad they are, and I'm so excited to continue my coaching journey for at least another year before I have to go off to college, which is also a thing. College applications, guys. Though on the bright side, I am getting my Common App back under control again. We have also cut down the words, which is great because I can add more words to it. We're at 597. We started at 1,000 something, guys. Then we went to 800 something. Then we went to 710. Now we're at 597. Then we can get back up to 650. So anyway, let's work.
Talk to me, I know you want. Thought you were here to stay. I tried to call but got declined. Are you ghosting me? Whenever you want me, you can find me. I've been dreaming of your body.
Now we wait.
Work this out, let's communicate. Baby, if it's real, would you tell me? Put your trust in me, yeah. I got what you need. All you gotta do is talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, yeah. Confide in me, yeah. I got what you need. All you gotta do is talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, yeah. I waited so long, I just could not see what I had done wrong. When you were here with me, still I hope and wonder if you come back to me under the moon. I'll wait till you meet me one day. You're worth the wait.
This is the best pasta ever. It's like thick noodles and it's so good. So I have two different bowls of water boiling. So one I'm making just butter pasta and then one we're making my little vodka pasta. My vodka vegetable pasta. Yeah, the vodka vegetable one I'm going to take to school or to work. So that's why we're doing a whole bag for that as well. So I have leftovers. And then we're going to do a little one of the butter pasta. For those that just want like, we don't want any fancy pasta. Okay, and then this is because it's like very unpopular, but I don't like covering my pasta, so I'm just gonna leave it open. And also, I'm on a time crunch, but I'm not at the same time, so I'm just gonna like let it thrive, and it'll be fine. Alright, so for my vegetables I use mushrooms, bell peppers, onions, scallions, and spinach. And funny story, not so funny actually, but yesterday at Publix when I went to go buy some scallions because we didn't have any, it says scallions like when you go and pick it up on the vegetable thing. But I went to go use self-checkout, and when I went to go use self-checkout, I typed in scallions to, like pay for them like the good citizen I am. And it didn't come up, so I was like, what the heck? And so I tried like 3 more times, so I'm like, maybe I'm not spelling it right, but I'm 99% sure I was. And I look at a palette spelling, I'm spelling it right, and I'm like, don't like to ask for help though, so I was like, maybe I'll just like leave these here, even though they're like open vegetables, so like you shouldn't do that. So I was like, and I was like, no, I need them. So then I finally got the courage up to ask somebody, and they were called green onions. And I forgot that they could be called green onions. It says scallions like when you pick it up anyway, like at the vegetable counter. So I was highly embarrassed, and it was not good. Anyway, I'm gonna go put these away while that cooks for a little bit, and then we are going to make my Caesar salad while we wait.
I'm getting older, but I still can't read a vibe. 'Cause my world is on fire, but we're saying we're doing fine. I never thought I'd make it here past 25. Ooh, but maybe I just overthinking and wasting time.
Now it's time to let that cook down. We're going to turn off the stoves over here so that we can drain the pasta and make sure it's all good. We're going to put this Caesar salad dressing on the Caesar salad now. And I'm a little early. I'm going to play the Rebecca Lowe podcast that I was listening to last night and finish it. So let's do that. Alright, my pastas are done, so I'm just having them sit on the low oven stovetop right now while I go and get some towels, set up the rest of the food, and then we'll be good to go. Recently, in my personal life, stuff has hit the floor because,
Hello. I'm currently mad at everybody, not you two, but everybody, because they're all being really annoying. And I've dropped 2 people in the past few months. Actually, no, that's not true. I've dropped 3 people in the last few months. I was just at a full boys camp, and I had a couple people like me, or one guy who really liked me, and then I really liked another guy, but that just never worked. But I don't have much going on in my life. Going into sophomore year, what else is there to say? My babies are growing up, and my senior's getting old. My family's texting me on my birthday, like my extended family, and they're like, "Happy 19th birthday!" I'm like, y'all are so off. Short distance is not long. You went 6.2 miles in an hour? What's your one pace you do? Excuse me, you ran 6 miles in 1 hour?
Okay, never mind. I can't run with you. Okay, the fastest, my fastest mile time is 7:19.
Yeah, I don't run like
I don't run like that normally.
But the barista takes a little too long. She's a caffeinated princess, full of regret of a night that bled into dawn.